Hello my friend, welcome back to my channel. I am Ishe. If this is your first time seeing this beautiful face, please do not make it your last by clicking the subscribe button. If you're a returning friend, I love you so much. Thank you so much for coming back for yet another video. So today I'm just starting a really short vlog. It's going to be a 2-day vlog, today and tomorrow. Today's Saturday. I just want to take you through a weekend in my life as a pastor's wife and as a youth pastor. So I'll give you more context, but right now I just want to go and pick up Gertrude and then we can go to church. We want to go and do evangelism and soul winning, so I'll give you more context when I can. But yeah, let's just get going before we get late. We have a lot of things we want to do today. I forgot to vlog, but now we're done. We're done vlogging. We're done vlogging. We're done doing evangelism. And imagine, we got to church and the church was closed because choir practice had ended, so we couldn't get flyers. But anyway, nonetheless, we managed to invite some people to church, and some people seemed very promising, so we just have to follow up. We got a few contacts. Some we took note of where they stay. We'll follow them. Now just want to go to visit one of our church family members whose husband is not well, so we just need to go and do that. Pastor's not able to go because he's at work, so I need to make sure that I go there and do what is supposed to be done, because it's very important to stand with each other when we're facing challenges. So that's what I'm supposed to do right now. Then after that I have to go back home and prepare for tomorrow's service, because tomorrow's service I didn't tell you about the service, so I'll update you when I can about that service tomorrow. Hi friend, I am back home. It's late, it's like to 8. Yeah, but I'm back home. So let me just update you. So this week I was just thinking about how I can support my husband's ministry, right? Because apologies for that, he's a resident pastor, right? So I was just thinking about, okay, what can I do to make the work easier for him, right? So by resident pastor, he's a resident pastor, but our senior pastor also comes to that branch, right? So I was just thinking about how he really has to be effective in what he does, even more so because our senior pastor also comes to the same branch, right? So in terms of the growth of the branch, that's really important. And I've mentioned before that he's the one who leads our evangelism and soul winning department as a ministry, right? My husband. But of late, because of the new business that we started, right, it's more demanding in terms of time, and he's the only one who works there, right? We don't have an employee at the moment. So because of that, he hasn't been able to carry out the soul winning activities as he normally does, right? He hasn't been able to lead in terms of that. So I noted, you know what, as part of me being his help and supporting his ministry, I need to take that on. So yeah, I decided, let me just select just a few people that I can be able to work with to do this work. Because sometimes with things such as evangelism and soul winning, it's for everyone should participate. But in terms of routine work, right, it's better to rely on a small group, because a small group of people can get 80% of the work done. 20% can get 80% of the work done, right? People can be very committed to it. So yeah, today we started. I was with Gertrude, the other person, it was just supposed to be a team of 3. The other person wasn't in Mashingo today, which is fine. So yeah, we did make progress. There are a couple of people that I need to phone. Like I mentioned, I did get some numbers. Some I have to physically go there to remind them about church. But now the challenge is tomorrow, right? Like this other lady, I told her to come and pick her up, remind her like at 8 o'clock. Our service starts at 9. But the challenge is tomorrow I've got a service at Kyle College. I was invited. I remember when was it? April. Yeah, April. I went there and I led prayer and I was saying, it's such a great opportunity for us as a ministry and all that. Yeah, so now I was invited to go and preach during their chapel service, right? They have chapel every Sunday from 8:30 to 9:30. Our service starts at 9. But I'd already communicated with senior pastor and all that and sought permission and all that. But yeah, the challenge now is I have a commitment that I made to say I'm going to arrive there at 8. But for me to make it to that service on time, I need to make sure that I go there, start going there around 8, which is where now my predicament is. I didn't think it through and I told that lady I'd come at 8. But yeah, right now, I want to cook quickly. I've got just a few minutes before I have to go and pick up pasta. And then at the same time, I need to make sure that I get back here and finish preparing my sermon for tomorrow, which also means that tomorrow morning, the time that Pastor normally wakes up, I might wake up at that time because, I need to wake up. Because Pastor wakes up at 3 for prayer, right? And then that also means I need to wake up around that time because that's also the time that if he's like ministering, like tomorrow is ministering, this whole time he's been the one ministering, right, on Sundays. He also then just doesn't go back to sleep as he meditates on his sermon and meditates on how he wants the service to go and all that. And I usually sleep through all that. So tomorrow I need to be by my own corner, meditating on my own notes. So yeah, that's what I have to do. Then in terms of visiting, right, I think I mentioned to say that's something that Pastor definitely was also supposed to do, but that's something that I also have to then do if he's unable to, right? If he's able to, the ideal thing is for us to go together, right? Not in the sense that, I don't think you should go alone. No, but I just think it just adds more weight when it's both of you and not just one of you. Like today it was just me, right? It doesn't have as much weight as it would have been if Pastor was there. But yeah, I'm happy I did go. I'm really happy I did go. Strengthened them. But yeah, that's basically it. So here and there, I'm going to be showing you like a typical weekend in my life. Tomorrow's going to be a busy day. Yeah, tomorrow's going to be a busy day. We also have home visits after church, but we'll come back here and then rest a bit and then go out for home visits. So yeah, that's the plan. Anyway, let me get cooking. Otherwise, I won't be able to cook and finish before I have to go there to pick him up. Hi friend, I've arrived at Cal College. Service was supposed to start at 8:30, but I think they're also late. I'm also seeing that the patron also isn't here. I spoke to him. But yeah, he said he's also on his way, which also gave me a bit of comfort because I was running late. Anyway, let me just go in. I've just finished dressing up. I hadn't completely finished because it was need for speed. I couldn't vlog in the morning as we were preparing for the service for the 2 services. Because that's like serious business and I don't want to disturb Pastor. Hi friend, I'm not done. I just want to head out now and go to church. I'm sorry, I'm just taking off my shoes. I'm done. It was a great service. I enjoyed it. I couldn't vlog inside there. I even took my tripod, like my tripod head, this one. But I was too shy to whip out my phone. to vlog. So yeah, I don't have any videos of me ministering. But anyway, let me get going. Mr. Moore is there, but I don't want to make him feel like he's under pressure to see me, so let me just go. Friend, you know what? Vanema Bazika can be so stressful. They can be so stressful. Right now, I want to go to church. That I can put in exo because I called the bus to ask them where they are. They didn't respond, and all they said to me is, you might have to add more money because we got a fridge for Gogo. So doing a transport office, we already added money, and we already paid office, right? And we paid directly. Kuna driver, kuna the owner of the bus. But now we should add more money, and they didn't even tell me good baby. I don't office for me to live here, right? That bus can acquire that drive. What am I saying? That fridge, it can acquire right? It'll be such a non-starter, and I want to go to church. I really want to go to church. My friends, they finally told me where they are, so now I'm getting into church. Yeah, I'm so annoyed. So annoyed. But anyway, it's fine. Let me just go into church. My friend, so today may not be a typical Sunday. We normally have home visits, but we'll just see if we can just pass through someone's house on the way to drop pasta at work. The bus people are still giving me a problem. I mean, we'll just see. I'll update you in the weekly vlog probably next week. What happened? Whenever we get to chit chat, I'll update you what then happened. But yeah, it's quite stressful. Right now we're with Mom and Sherlock. This is my dog, guys. I showed you a clip. He literally loves coming into this car. He loves being in this car. So we left Mom's house. The other dogs remained, but Sherlock is with us. So yeah, anyway, I think I might just end this vlog right here because it's 3:47. Of which I need to make sure that I upload this today, right? So typically what would happen is would go for home visits. So probably the next time that I do spend the weekend with me, I will show you. But yeah, I just want to also explain something that I noticed that I hadn't explained. So the reason why I went to Cal College to preach and all that is because I am the youth pastor at our church, right? So before Pastor and I got married, right, I was the youth pastor at our church. Yeah. So because of that, we want to make sure that we reach as many young people as possible, make sure that as many young people as possible get born again and all that. We've got a lot of things that we're going to be doing, which I'll share with you as we go. But yeah, this is a great thing for us, and to me, I was very, very much excited. I didn't get to update my senior pastor because by the time that we left, he was still in a meeting. Today we couldn't wait for him because we had to rush for the bus, which anyway, I digress. So anyway, yeah, I was so happy because I led them into doing the salvation prayer. I taught on the gift of eternal life, right? And then I led them into doing the salvation prayer. I just said, let's all do the salvation prayer. And I noted that a number of them had never done the salvation prayer before. So I'm really, really happy today many young people got born again at that school. I was so happy. But yeah, I really enjoyed chapel service. They were so excited. They were dancing, they were singing and all that, which was really exciting to watch. Yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this short vlog. I would really appreciate it if you subscribe if you haven't done so already. Please like, comment down below. Really love to just hear your thoughts. Please share the video. Please share the link on your status or somewhere. Share it with someone, even in your DMs. Please share it. I really want to grow in this month. We're definitely putting in the effort. We're putting in the work. Would really appreciate your help to make the work translate to numbers. But yeah, I will see you in the next one, my friend. Bye.